I was going to do it again, but because you lost it, so sure, brother. So you're electing to break, Patrick? Yeah, you're electing to break.
Okay, welcome everyone to the Seaview Club in Geelong for the Division 1 Grand Final, about to proceed for 2013. The Croatian club are the home side hosting the Seaview Club, and Seaview Club won the toss and elected to break. Steve Siracook playing Roy Nobbett. Okay, an unfortunate start there for Steve. He's got him off, scratch up the break, and that'll be one shot open table to Roy Nobbett. A nice crowd starting to come in.
Come on, mate.
And it's open table for Steve. And I dare say he'll take the reds. I'm just not sure if that black ball goes bottom left. It does now. Made things a bit harder for himself there. He's coming in this grand final, of course. And definitely some nerves showing there from Steve. He hasn't left anything easy on. A long pot for Roy.
Nasty job.
Another good chance for Stephen. Trains onto the top right. Plenty of balls in open play. Would have liked to get that wide out a bit further. Still okay. Okay. Stephen's falling a bit short in position there.
30 seconds.
30-second warning call from Wayne. Just found a short position there again on the Reds. Could play the cut to the centre, but could lose a lot.
Come on, Roy.
This is Roy's best chance at the table. He's got a nothing shot on the yellow. Just that ball up the top on the rail. Could give him some problems. Another start for Roy with a couple of uncharacteristic misses. See the crowd starting to come in. Another good chance for Steve. Just a bit awkward again. Everything's still on.
Seconds.
30-second warning again for Stephen. Taking his time with this one. And top left. He's played it beautifully. He's played it really nice ball there.
Come on.
Every chance to pot out. Get the first frame.
Shot.
He's come back beautifully. Straight on the back.
Well done.
The opening frame. The night goes to the Seaview Club. Stephen Circle. Yeah, I'll do that now. It's a just to go through the people that haven't been familiar with the Geelong 8 ball before. We're playing a six a team sides, best of 3 frames. If in the occasion it actually goes to doubles, it will be three. We'll go to a deciding best of 3 doubles, where the captains will allocate 2 players from each side to play off. A bit of history in the Croatian club, shooting for their fifth premiership out of 6 years, and they're doing to the Western last year. And the Seaview club played in many grand finals over the last 5 or 6 years and won 1 or 2 themselves. So we're expecting a pretty tight contest with the Croatian club starting favourite. Roy would probably start favourite in this match, but a very positive start from Stephen Sirical, who's put her on the back foot. There's a couple of tricky chances there that Roy couldn't really couldn't take opportunity, and a couple of nice shots there from Stephen. Wayne Hargraves and Ben Toller are 2 umpires tonight. Wayne in the white, Ben in the black, both experienced players. And Roy and Noble at the break. Frame 2. Beautiful break. It's to white. He's actually potted 2 reds. And if that red cuts into the top left, I think it does, he'll take them. It's just a little bit tricky. Of course, we're always required to nominate now after break up the front of the ball.
30 seconds.
30-second warning's been called. He's nominated the red balls. James Roy's on the reds. Okay. Just a little bit of work to do on that red up the top left. We'll take his time with this one. It's a very important frame for the team. Also try and get this one to their third deciding frame. And then encouragement comes from the crowd.
30 seconds.
Bridging here. Tricky cut. Okay, he's made nicely. And he's going to take that red ball down to that one. That's a beautiful shot from where he was. Very experienced at using the white ball. He loves to run that wide around. Okay, he's missed that play, that would have been hard. And a chance for Steve again. Could even think about playing the snooker here.
Seconds.
To try and gain 2 shots. Chance here for Stephen.
Seconds.
He might have fallen a bit short there. Once again, that white ball's where he wanted it. Now the decision to keep attacking. Or to play a safety. I believe the safety is the yellow down the rail. Cover the bottom right pocket. He's going the other way. And he's left a good opportunity for Roy now.
Shot, mate. Come on. Come, Roy. 30 seconds.
Yeah, great shot, mate. Great shot.
Come on, chat, Roy.
Yeah, top it, mate. Great shot. That's right.
Very nice product there from Royal. Makes the scoreboard 1-1 and a third decided frame. Both players will steady down a bit now on the table. Roy definitely a lot more comfortable after that first frame, missing a couple of easy reds. The 16 went the wrong way there. I thought he maybe could have covered that bottom right hand pocket. Just made things a bit harder from the black. But this third frame's a very important one now. Both sides looking to get off to a good start. Got some characters here tonight. Rick Coleman's one of them in the background. Just like to mention Osborne Locksmith, one of the major sponsors. John Maple. And there's Benny Tom racks the boards for the third frame. And a very important frame. Both teams getting off to a good start. In a moment, I'll run through the matchups way down the order tonight. That's the third game. Begins. Okay, Stephen 2 has lost the white.
Break there, break. Open table.
Nothing down. And an open table for Roy. Very tough choice.
Yellow balls in play.
He's taking the yellows.
Incoming player on red.
Another uncharacteristic miss there from Roy. Leaves Stephen back to the table with an opportunity. And if he can make a good ball in his opening shot, he's here a chance to see himself in a good position for the rest of this frame. Bit of noise coming from the crowd. I think he's looking to cover the yellow. Okay. I think he's played that one too hard. He was looking to cover that pocket where the yellow was. Fortunately, he's left for a shot. No right.
Shot, mate. Can't sit.
Okay. And another good chance, Stephen.
Drop it, buddy.
Yeah, that's a good decision. Trying to take control. That pocket's going to come into play. Ball's a lot tighter in this third frame.
Seconds.
Good shot. Can't sit, Chalk.
6.
Seconds.
Second visit.
All right.
Seconds.
All right. Come, buddy.
Still an opportunity here. But a lot of work to do.
Top it, buddy.
Yeah, he's playing nice shot there. Can't with the yellow. Leaving a tough shot for Roy.
Good shot.
And Roy's doubles the dead ball out. Definitely the right option. Putting the pressure back on Stephen, who's got that trouble with the luck. Maybe looking to disturb those balls shortly. Doesn't want to disturb Roy's though, so open the game up for the yellows. Becomes a bit tricky. And tactics have to come into it.
Seconds.
30-second warning again. Okay, he's moved both reds out. He seems to relax that too. Nothing going on for Roy. Very important frame.
Seconds.
John Wood.
Enough of that shot. I believe he'll try and put out.
Shot, mate. Shot, Roy.
He's every chance now. This is the important one. Needs to roll through. Even near the centre of the table. And he should be out from here.
Top bit, mate.
Shot, mate.
Yes, nice angle. That's okay. Just right to a single position.
John Wood, great shot.
And this is the important shot. Basically frame shot here.
John Wood.
Just a small roll through. The black in the centre. I'm expecting to make this one.
Shot, mate.
Shot, mate, come on.
Roy. Come, mate.
I'll throw a bit too far, but that'd still be okay. Show the black in the centre. And for a 1-0 lead.
Come on.
John Wood. 30 seconds.
Okay, I missed there on the block for Roy. And Steve has every chance to take the frame. Took a long time out of that ball away. Expecting to make that ball. Maybe I thought it a bit too much. Big chance for Stephen. Going on the bottom first.
Seconds. Shot, mate, come on.
He's got a nice angle.
Come on, buddy, come on.
Oh, Jack.
Taking his time.
Come on. Top hit, buddy.
Yes, another shot.
Right hit.
Yeah, he's just to come out with the black
Come on.
in the centre. Pretty straight. And the length of this shot makes it a bit tricky.
Come on, buddy. Come on.
Not where he wanted it, but he'll take that. That's fine. And the black goes in the same pocket. Put the Seaview club one, then we front.
Come on, mate. Come on.
Crucial frame here. We're not having a chance to spot the black.
Come on.
And there it is. Stephen Sirrissel takes a 1-0 lead for the Seaview club. Very uncharacteristic miss by Norbert there on the black. And Steve took full advantage. And the Seaview club ended up 1-0. I'll just run through the lineups for a moment tonight. I'll introduce myself officially. I'm Darren Nikolic. Played Division 1 pool for a few years myself against all these men, and we're privileged to have the opportunity tonight on Q-Ball TV to promote the game of 8 Point Geelong. I've just run through the lineups for Norbert then, now it's defeated by Stephen Sirrissel. Second we've got Patrick Wood for the Seaview, coming up against Colin Coenzo from the Croatian club. Third in line is Kyle Wilson, and he'll be playing Greg Santioni. Number 4, Marcus Harrison, will be playing Dave Krasick. Number 5, the big game will be Colin Hood versus Boris Krasick. And number 6, Ken Bone, playing Rick Cohen. That's a very good start for the Seaview club. One of their stronger players now, Patrick Up. And if he can get over the top of Colin, that'll put
We also think you want to try the zone. Game on, ladies and gentlemen.
Not bad. True.
Anybody get your foul? The ball plotted. Visit open table.
It's a nice roll through here for the centre ball. Yep. Patrick's one of our Geelong's up-and-coming good players, I suppose. So, had a bit of a show in Melbourne lately. A few of the comps. So, okay, one of the yellow goes near the black into the corner. Yep. Okay. Which one will Patrick take here? Okay. It's a very delicate shot. If he's going to take the bottom yellow, just rolls it in nice. Okay, well he's on, and he'll punch the white over to the left of the black there and take it back into the corner pocket. There we go.
Beautiful break, okay, red ball's gone down. He has no shot in the reds. May choose to play the yellow and change colour, but a little bit of work on this table. Red's definitely in better position, but just doesn't have one to shoot it. Patrick asked for touching ball as well. He's now nominated the yellows, so the yellow balls will be in play if he pops this ball. And he's elected to just roll off and play safe. It's an open table for Cole. He hasn't left anything easy to shoot at. And after seeing what happened in the first frame, Cole will be pretty keen to not leave the balls out in the open with Patrick. Patrick definitely one of the up-and-coming stars of the competition. Of the true legend of his father, Colin, who you'll see later on tonight. And Cole thought to play a safety as well. Open table still here. And then very much a cat and mouse start to this frame. I expect to see a fair bit of this as the night goes on.
Army player on yellow.
Bit of a pressure bomb there for Patrick. And he's left goal. Really good opportunity. So Cole wants to have a go. And the Seaview Club 1-0 in the game score and one frame up. It's a very important frame for the Croatian club to get. Try and bring the score back to 1-1. Play the train first here. No, he's going to force it around to the other one. And score up the table for the other red which is in there. And unfortunately, missed the pot. Still not leaving Patrick a clear, easy opportunity.
Shot goal. Go on, mate. Come on, Cole.
Seconds.
Shot, mate. Come on.
Shot, hold on, mate.
Didn't want to get a kiss on that yellow ball there.
Come on,
I think he's got a shot at the red.
Come on, Cole. Come on, mate.
If he can play at the right speed. Junior. It's very tight there now. He's lining up.
Shot, Cole. Come on, shot, mate. Come on.
come on, Tom.
Come on, Cole. Come on.
30 seconds.
Great shot, Cole.
Top shot.
Great shot, mate.
Come on, mate.
Come on, mate.
was. And I just think he may have left a gap there for Patrick to force the yellow under. You can see Patrick looking now. Yeah, Patrick was definitely looking for a snooker here. Gain control of the table, 2 shots would be critical from this point. The yellow's out in open play. Only 1 or 2 near the rails. And he has no hesitation. He's setting it up. Just making sure he hasn't left a gap there between those yellows. Could be a bit of work for the umpires here for the first time for the night. It's very, I don't think he can go through there from here, but pretty confident like he can play the black. Critical mistake from Patrick if he's left a shot on. Yes, he's playing the black. Wow. And he's got the black. And a return set ball there from Colin Coenzo. So Croatia got right back in the mix. A very important game for them to try and win this match. Here's the other red to hold the white. That's a very nice opening shot. See the red ball up near Bork. Just on top of those 2 yellows is the one that's going to give Patrick the drama here. Everything else is beautifully out for him. That yellow ball can roll into the centre. Cole's got an opportunity here. That red ball's still in a tricky position for Pat. This is the part of the game where
30 seconds.
you need to
Game on, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, boy, open table. Come on. Red ball's in play. Yellow balls in play.
Seconds.
Come on, Carl.
Lots of different options. Okay, he's got the colour he's looking for. Not exactly the result he wanted, I don't think, but he's got it. And sometimes you need a bit of luck in this game as well. Got the white point in the area where he's roughly going from, but missed the ball by a long way. Didn't place near the pocket. Patrick on his.
Foul. 2 visits. Second visit. A bit of silence, please.
Seconds.
Believe it is. Once again, Cole just putting his balls in a tricky position. Both players still well in this frame. This frame, which has clearly been the longest frame, these two have played for the night. In fact, probably anyone's played for the night. I dare say it's not over yet. Patrick just rolling off his ball. And Cole's got a very good opportunity here to either attack or defend. Going to play this one in with a bit of speed. So again, he needs to disturb those 3 yellow balls. If that's to happen, Cole's got every chance to pot out. That's about as good as you can get from there. I think he'll take that. That's a great shot. And he's got every chance to attack with the foot out here. Natural position will come. Just rolling the white out. He doesn't need to do much with the white here. Just bring himself out to the middle of the table.
Shot foul.
Foul. 2 visits. Not Cole.
Come on, Cole. Come on, mate.
Critical 2 shots. Patrick asked Cole if he was good enough to make the first goal, which he did. Probably a little bit unlucky not to get better position. But 2 shots still very important here. And this one is the one.
30 seconds.
Okay, that yellow didn't pass. It's just going into a really awkward position for both players. And this one could be quite a long frame still. You can see both players have been playing a bit defensive after possibly missing 1 or 2 shots. I don't expect Cole to try and put out from here. I just don't see a clear path for out here, but he's having a go. He's made a nice bank. If you can just feather this one in, leave angle to come back across. The yellow for the same pocket. He's every chance of putting out. Okay, Cole, I think there's a double kiss his ball out. Bring it off the rail.
Ready? Yeah, top big Pato. Huge.
Good shot, buddy.
Come on, Cole. Seconds. Good shot, mate. Unlucky, Joe.
There's a couple of choices here for Patrick. Rugby side 2-0 in front. Great start. Just rolled that one in dead weight.
Come on.
I believe he's going to play the double here in the top right hand pocket. Pushing the black there. He may need to drag the white ball down here. You can see Patrick not quite happy with that white ball position where it's landed, but it's still an opportunity, and it probably could be his last. Oh, he's played a beautiful double. Big shot using the yellow. Cannon up the yellow, and now he just cut in the centre. Right. Difficult pot down the bottom. If anyone can make it, this man can. He's going to the bottom. And he's missed it. Very, very difficult back.
Top it, mate. Top shot. Top shot. Come on, Carl. Top shot.
Comes a critical match as well between Greg Sanchoni, who's playing in his first grand final tonight. He'll be quite nervous, quite an elusive potter, and Kyle Wilson, very slow, steady player. Always wins half his matches per season. So it'll be an interesting battle. We've seen tonight so far players that have attacked and tried to pot out. The only one successful was Patrick Hood there in his first frame. Made a beautiful pot out. Joined now by Chris Marr, the young player from the White Eagle House. He's going to join me for commentary in this frame. I'll also be speaking to Johnny McCarter, one of the major sponsors here, Oz Wide Locksmiths. He'll be joining me shortly as well. Ian Sanderson and Patrick Hood and Boris Krasick will be coming along as well. Good evening, Chris.
Hello, Dogger, mate. I was just going to talk about Johnny McCarter, who Kyle defended last week. Now, Johnny McCarter is the member of all members here.
Out in the straight sets, but I'm sure they'll be back again next year, as will the Western and a few other teams, Chris.
For sure. This is a critical match though, Dogger. Huge. Change their lineup, obviously.
It is, because if you look down the lineups at the moment, they all look pretty evenly matched for the rest of the night, so whichever team can get in front. And yeah, right, this is a really important game. That's
Another master stroke from Colin Hood, maybe.
yeah, it could be. It could be. I think. Rick Holm, one of the regular jokers that plays on the Croatian club team, having a few special comments for himself there. We'll be seeing Rick in action a bit later on tonight. He's the anchor man, number 6 for the Croatian club, and he'll be playing the very experienced Kenny Bone. That match could actually decide the team that wins for the night. The way the game's going.
Always, mate.
Okay,
Another good turnout.
Magnificent turnout actually. It's just saying before Chris, it's been a bit vocal tonight. The crowd's been a bit louder than they normally are for our Division 1 grand final.
It has, but I think you'll find...
See, Mickey Hodges has made his way down from Queensland for the event. Fantastic to see.
There you go. I think you'll find if the game gets close, people may come up in their droves, up into the lovely rolling hills of Lovely Banks, and watch what should be a really good finish to the Division 1 GB Grand Final.
Yeah, definitely the premier competition, and I'd say this year, and many of the players will say it's been the strongest for many seasons, and definitely the most competitive, with probably 5 or 6 teams.
Many state players playing throughout the year in Geelong, and several Australian reps. Steve Tran.
Absolutely.
David Panda Collins.
And I'm privileged to have a man named Joel Younger who can carry...
Always, mate.
Talking to me now.
There, break over Toby. Red ball's in play.
With all the reds on. up. Put Greg under a bit of pressure. That red ball in the centre, but unfortunately hasn't made any position. He's got a lot of work to do here. May just have to double this ball back out and leave the one up top. Just double the ball back nice in the centre. Pretty sure he was happy just to leave that one out there. We think Cole will play this red ball down to the bottom left-hand pocket. Try and cover those yellow balls.
Yeah, interesting.
The balls are out nicely out in the open. He's trying to feather that one down. And that'll do, that's a good result. Greg's first real visit to the table. Nice spin to pot a ball and get a bit of confidence. Quite a dangerous potter. When he's on song too. Taking his time.
His improvement, Dogger, over the last few years has been unbelievable.
It's sensational. Started at the warm pond.
30 seconds.
It's tricky.
I think you can see he leaves the on top of that red.
Once again, smartly taking his time. Yeah.
He's playing that white ball right on top of that red. There you go.
Shot.
Not quite, would he?
No, it's exactly what he's after. Exactly what he's after.
That's why you're a life member, Johnny McCarter.
There's no action down there.
No, and he's obviously enticing Greg to develop those yellows and open the red up and the like.
And the #1 locksmith in Geelong, by the way.
Of course, and the major sponsor of this tournament. Just to show that I'm a good association bloke. Didn't make the grand final, but hasn't stopped supporting.
Johnny's team, Johnny, for those people that don't know, was the captain of the Slate side, which unfortunately bowed out in the prelim final last week. but I'm sure Johnny will be back next season.
Yes, our boys were very disappointed, but you've got to learn how to be a good loser as well. And hopefully we're not bridesmaids next year.
Absolutely, I'm sure he'll be up there again.
Like Chris said, he had straight sets, weren't happy with it, but with the quality of play that was outside, there was a few blokes let him down, but that's the way it goes. A little bit of pressure in the finals.
Yeah,
Very good shot.
Beautiful shot there by Kyle.
I was going to call that a little bit earlier. He may have an angle here to push the yellow out in the black back in the right hand corner pocket.
I think I expect him to put this in the centre and use the yellow as a carom just to hold there nicely.
He just plays a nice straight shot.
In fact, Patrick Hood played a couple of shots like that tonight where he used other balls to hold for position. And I think that's the way to go. The less you move that white ball around, John, the better.
Just lays up on this, kisses that yellow out. He's in right flat on that black. A little bit hard.
Yes, he's lost the white.
But he might be able to play off that yellow.
Into the centre, middle up, yes. Right hand centre pocket, he'll be looking.
I think there's a yellow there that he might be able to play off.
He can.
And he needs to go for the black because you can't leave the black out there. You need to go for this shot.
There's no real safe option where he can leave it, so I'm pretty sure he'll be playing that shot. And you'll see Kyle's shoulders move. He'll try and nudge this ball in. Here he goes. He got it. It's a magnificent shot. It was the only shot to play.
Got the crowd up and about, boys.
Yeah. They've been quite vocal tonight, the crowd. Often during the frame, there's been a lot more noise than normal. Wayne Hargraves and Benny Tono have had to quiet down a couple of times. That was a magnificent shot there by Kyle.
You won't see many shots like that played to that perfection.
The yellow ball. He's taken the reds. Both balls are in tricky position.
Big shot.
Oh, he's made a beautiful shot there. Oh,
Lovely
an
pot.
outstanding start. Wow.
Brings improved his skill and his play over the last couple of years. He's become a very good player in the first division.
Very solid. That was a beautiful opening shot. Wow.
To be ready.
He's a very dangerous player. And now, I believe he's got to take this ball down the bottom right-hand side and just put that ball over the pocket and put the pressure on Kyle. I don't think trying to pot all these balls from where they are would be the percentage option to do, because you're just opening the table up for Kyle and there's yellow balls are sort of separated everywhere here. But Greg's probably thinking I'm 1-0 down and I didn't get much opportunity in that last frame, so I'm not happy to go.
Dad kissed them.
He's lost the light, not what he wanted.
Yellow ball to play.
Seconds.
Okay, Chris. And Greg's played a nice little shot there. He's developed his red out and really hasn't left anything clearly on for Kyle. But
30 seconds.
Sure, it's covered though.
yeah, Kyle's enticing Greg really to pop these other two reds and leave that last one, and that's where the work's going to be. That
You'd be slightly concerned here, Greg, I think.
That red's still down that one end of the table with those yellows around it.
I think if I want to attack here, I think he'll come to the centre and try and run down. Yes, he's doing it. He didn't get there, but he can't even kick at this. If he could kick this ball out, but he doesn't want to bring it over towards the bottom right where Kyle's got control of the table. Very smart shot, that last shot by Kyle to block that pocket and basically take both bottom pockets. You know, one thing that would have been drummed into him by the master Collingwood, I'm sure, over the last few seasons to take control of the game when you can, and he definitely did there. And I would say, if I was in Greg's spot, I'd be playing that red ball at the top and just leaving it over the hole now. There's no incentive in potting the ball or drawing down potting from here.
Foul. 2 minutes.
Seconds.
Second visit.
They open up all the yellows, Chris. Set this one up. Nice speed. Yeah, that's a good shot. His only other option there could have been possibly to place the white down behind under the yellow and leave it over the pocket and make Cole shoot the yellows out, but he decided to leave him one and leave him length. Length on the table always makes things a bit harder. A lot harder for Kyle to control if he wants to play a train or try and make a ball, which I don't expect him to do here. I think he'll be happy for this frame to go on for a few more minutes for sure. So he's waiting for Greg to knock that red and have a go. So we're just passing 9 o'clock here. We've been going just under an hour and a half. It's all been competitive games. All players have every chance to win. Cole's played a nice train there, beautiful train there. And I think we've got Cole's looking at that yellow at the top under the red. I don't see him playing that shot because purely he's going to lose the white to the wrong side of the table.
30 seconds. Seconds.
Neither might touching the other one, is he? Oh, this is tricky. Yes, if we could do that, I'd go behind it. No, he's just going to... Oh, okay, Greg's hit that one far too hard. And unfortunately, he's doubled the yellow out onto the black, not the black in. It's given the Seaview a 2-1 lead going into the 10-minute break.
And that's just for sticking that out. Just waiting for Greg to make it.
Seaview now go to a 2-1 lead. Yes, it was very well.
I've got a little bit impatient there, Greg. Yeah, it's happening on the 9th and 10th of November at the Slate Pool Lounge in Geelong, run by Joel Younger. Joel, a renowned 8-ball player, 9-ball player, snooker player, right across the country. Fantastic fella. A completely refurbished establishment there at Slate in Geelong in the CBD. Now there's a Friday night knockout, $500 minimum prize. The Sunday is the first round losers.
So it's about 5 minutes.
Paul Hancock, all those blokes will be coming down, and the bloke that owns it, Joel Younger, I'm sure he'll be there putting his bid in to try and win it.
He always puts on a good show, Joel.
He does. He's looking to promote the game of 8 ball at a time. So I'm joined now officially joined by John McCarter. Welcome, John.
No worries, Dogger. It's good to be here. I wish I was here in a different situation. I wish I was out there playing. But I think we both do.
We do, both. As you, for the people that don't know, me and Johnny both captaining our respective sides, finishing third and fourth in a sense, John.
That's right. Third and fourth, exactly, Don.
Just get themselves off the bottom. A couple of the White Eagle boys are here now, Phil Grushak and their captain Dave Cornell. Good evening, gentlemen. What do you think, Phil? What do you think from here? It's a bit of a tight contest. If you couldn't hear Phil, then he said it's a tight contest and it's still anyone's. And with the Seaview leading 2-1, we're about 5 minutes into our break here. There'll be just a break for the umpires and everyone to have a bit of relax. Dave Krasick will be pretty toey out there, I'd say. He'll be pretty keen to get up and start.
And Oswide Locksmiths and Security were the major sponsor for this tournament, and I need to give us a bit of a plug because they actually did finance the whole show. So thanks to John and his boys, which is myself.
We wouldn't have guessed, John. No, it's magnificent. Good to see your boards there in the background. Where do we go to find you there?
We're down in Market Square in Geelong. And we've got 3 vans on the road, and we're 24-hour mobile locksmiths, and we've all...
Couple of new players, yeah, for sure. It's a new look, Seaview, and they've adapted really well, and he's coming up a bit later as well.
Steve Chillock and Kenny weren't playing last year.
No.
And he's included them.
And Marcus has come down as well. So.
And we're just going to kick it off. Here we go, Marcus Harrison.
We're back to...
he's another one that wasn't there last year.
No, come down from up north. He even admitted to me that the strength of the competition this year is a lot stronger than what he thought. He thought he was going to come back in and take over again.
Well, he's a good player.
Marcus. There, Ray. Two yellow. Nominate yellows. Yellow balls in play.
Seconds. Seconds.
He's played that nice. That's nice. That's nice and good try. He's every chance to go out now.
He's got on that beautiful.
Yep. All of a sudden, a bit
Just
of
needs
momentum.
to screw that back a little bit. Probably not even much at all. But he needs to get a little bit of angle to get on that one in the centre. Which one do you think he's going to land on?
I think he'll be taking the one down the bottom to the left-hand pocket. You know, he might even just roll, just drift himself out and play the.
Seconds. Come on, champ.
So this is just making it a little bit harder than what I had to, but it's a grand final. Mistakes are natural, aren't they? They're going to happen. He's still got a chance to fight out here.
He's going to put a little bit of left on this.
Yes. He's going to play a bit of speed.
Yep. Come off that rail, come back for the black. Well done.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Got it. Oh. That's probably one of the best positional shots we've seen tonight. He's
No, that's a very good shot.
Nicely and made a difficult pop. And he now is.
And it was.
Is it,
And go for anything that he wants to.
Yep.
And not be...
Not be hesitant like Dave might.
No.
Yes, of course.
Where Davey's got to really watch himself.
Yep.
And he's come up dry.
Nothing down.
And there's a lot of reds with heads on them like mice.
Yes, there are lots of options here. And
I'm pretty sure that he'd be taking the red.
Yellow ball's in play.
Huge. Huge.
He's a bit of a character. He's a bit of a
time
character.
out for the bug.
He's a bit of a he's a bit of a character, Marcus.
Time out for the bug.
It's still there.
Huh?
I don't know that one. I don't know that one's in the rule book, Johnny. Play on.
Play on.
He's
Things are getting tough these days.
They
Can't
are.
have time out for the bug.
You got to hit a rail every shot, all that sort of stuff, making things harder.
Just a little screw. Oh, beautiful shot.
It's perfect.
Absolutely perfect.
If Marcus could pick the white up after this next shot, he'd like the white in a very similar position where it is now, so he can manoeuvre his yellows in. He'll be looking to draw back probably a foot or so.
Just depends on what sort of angle he's got on that yellow.
If he doesn't like that, he can roll through a bit.
He can roll
the
through
yellows
and-
under the red up the top. There's a few different options here.
Yeah, he's got a few options.
But I believe he must play that yellow near the red now.
Definitely taking the right balls.
Yep.
30 seconds.
His ball selection, his potting's been beautiful. So
That was a beautiful pot on his opening pot to start
Get on the
this.
yellows. Yep.
Well, he's stunned that.
Seconds. Top it, mate. Well done. Top it. Come on, mate. Come on. Seconds. Shot, mate. Top it.
Well played. Well played.
Won't have a problem like that.
I expect this one to go straight in without touching the sides, and that will be a massive result for Seaview Club with their captain Collingwood up next. The battle of the captains, and I'm sure no other captain would have thought they'd be in the situation they could be in.
And you'll see Marcus hot this black, he'll scream the roof down. And he's missed it.
Wow. Oh.
But I'll tell you what,
As per usual, John.
there's a lot of pool left in this.
Oh, these Royals always bring up something that day. He's never over till that blood ball's in. And
Dave's still got to cover him,
he's got a head of work here.
and he's got a bit of an opportunity to do it.
If there's a man to get out of this from here, that's Dave Craddock.
He'll be looking round for a snooker.
Absolutely.
I think the snooker will be the first thing on his mind, not where the ball's at.
No, I think his only real opportunity for a snooker is to play the red just past the centre and leave the white up on the left-hand rail.
And snooker him on the right.
Yes, that's been just perfect. He'll be looking to get the white right up near the corner, Johnny, right up as far as he can.
He's played that a little bit hard.
I think a swerve.
Marcus might have a go at swerving around.
Absolutely, I think the shot's on, and I think he must go for it.
I reckon he'll have a crack at swerving around.
I think he must go for it at this stage.
Isn't? If he gets past that centre, yes, tough shot, but he's got nothing else.
No, if he doesn't want to play the swerve, I think he's got to just pop the ball in the centre pocket and get the white ball back up and give him 2 shots and take one of Dave's balls away from where they are. Dave's got a few safe reds as well. Now there's been a total snooker's been called here.
Total snooker?
And I think the total snooker just got granted.
I'll tell you what, I'd still be having a crack at this. And I think he's going to.
Why not? Here we go. Now, Johnny, as you said before, he will go crazy if he pots this one.
He will go apeshit.
Stand by, folks.
And he's potted it. Yes.
What a
He's had a go at it.
shot!
Did you stand on a nail, Marcus? That's the one I remember. Marcus.
There you go for the drink, mate.
One shot to bridge up.
Well, he had to get around that red.
And you notice the speed he hit that at, John. He didn't hit that ball too hard. He just played that nicely, enough to take the swerve.
Let it take the swerve.
Not to jaw the black out. It was a really well controlled shot. And have a look at this. Have a look at the master. The master's up, and he's thinking he's got a smile as big as a Cheshire cat, Johnny. 3-1 up. He can't believe it. Put all the young soldiers in first.
Yeah.
And the old fella comes in. I just hear Marcus Harrison say, "It feels like I'm playing like I was 10 years ago." He sometimes underestimates himself a bit. So we've got Collingwood versus Boris Krasic. What a critical point. I'll just run through the scores here again. It's 3-1 for the Seaview club.
And if you were to pick a person out of this, you would have to pick Colin through his experience.
Very experienced.
How many times has he won the Geelong Open?
16.
He'll tell you.
Just a few.
He'll tell you 17. But I
He's
think
won
it's
it that
16.
many. He's won it that many times. He's kept the cup. All right. They run out of putting his name on them. Got a bit embarrassing, so they give him the cup.
It has been his It has been his for sure, Johnny. You're right.
So if you were going to pick a favourite,
Yep.
you would have to pick Colin. What do you think, Doug?
Oh, I think so. But I really rate Boris Craig. I think he's a good finals player too.
Boris,
and
Boris Cracker's good.
This man's exceptional under pressure.
He is.
He really
And
is.
they're under a lot of pressure at the moment.
They are. They need to win this game.
And all I can say is the Seaview have definitely done the business so far.
Yep.
And by their players that have lost at the start of the season, Marcus started off really ordinary.
Yep.
And it took him a while to get going.
Seconds.
That's huge, Boris. Shot, mate. Come on, Boris.
30 seconds.
And who's going to get rid of that bullshit rule? Huh?
I don't know.
11 o'clock.
I know.
Unbelievable in this day and age.
Yes, it is. The publicans made that rule a few years ago, didn't they?
Do you agree on that, Tiger? Being a captain?
After 4 hours, Johnny, I'm pretty well ready to go home myself.
Hey, Tiger. Don't you want to see a reload? Come on.
People might get locked out of their own house, they think.
Huh?
But when you own Oswald locksmiths, it's not an issue, is it?
No. You can never lock me out.
Yeah. Well, I'll just ring Johnny up to let me back in. Here we go. As you can see Boris here.
Oh, that's a huge shot. That's a huge shot. He's got his safe ball out.
Isn't it funny when you watch
He's
a
definitely
player
top.
and you watch a few of the players, they play their first or second shot and you can just see that they're on their game straight away. You can see that with Kyle, you can see that with Marcus, and we're seeing it all with Boris. He's looking really good around the table.
Looks to be on here, boys.
No, if he rolls this down, pots the one in the corner, comes back for the one up near the black.
Yeah, black. Yeah.
And it just depends. It's not easy, but he's a very good pot of the ball, Boris.
30 seconds.
And as you said, Dory looks to be really on this evening.
He looks really good.
Well,
He's a player captain's game.
that was an absolute beautiful pot, the last pot he
It
played.
was. It was. And you see how he's slow and methodical, and Boris is very good when he's like that. He's just working his way through it in his mind. this ball.
None of us picked the nick. There you go.
I only spotted it as he was lining up, Johnny. I could see him cutting, and I thought, you're crazy. And I tell you what, he couldn't hit any better, could he? Really?
Maybe he's had a sort of form with complaining of the white ball.
What nationality is Boris?
Maybe
Do
Croatian.
you know Croatian? Well, they should call him Nick the Greek.
I don't.
After that?
I reckon. Johnny's coming with some amazing one-liners tonight too. And yeah, if you would go down to Oswald Locksmiths, I'm sure I'll give you more. Pop down there tomorrow, Market Square. And even if your missus locks you out, Johnny will let you back in.
Look at this. Boris can nick this. Oh, he's missed it. He's hit it too thick.
Very sick.
And I'll tell you what, he's left hoodie a bundle of balls to
He
have
has
a look at.
encouraged the master to do what he does best, and that is clean up.
Yeah. And just after his last nick, to hit that too thick was just disappointing for him. He won't be happy with that at all. Yeah, he's on his...
He knows that they're 3-1 up. He wants to put them.
Stop it, shot, mate.
So snooker granted.
Seconds.
Come on. Great shot. Right in.
Seconds.
It's left Colin with the black over the hole and all the balls out in the open.
Now, Macca, does he have a crack at the kill?
Oh, you definitely will now. There'll be no more snookers. Colin's a master at the game. This will be just a straightforward pot out. He's left himself a little bit awkward on that.
Yeah, I can see him taking the centre pocket one now and coming back for this red down the bottom near the black. You know, I think this is just a bit of stuff.
You're a life member, John. But have you ever seen a more revered figure in Geelong Football Association than Colin over the years?
Well, Colin's just his achievements stands for what he's done and who he is. He's just the pinnacle of Geelong 8 ball because of his achievements. You know, and he's been on the committee. He's a life member. There's nothing Colin hasn't done, really. No. And he's won a heap of premierships.
You can walk into the room after Collingwood's played, and you can't tell whether he's won or lost.
All the aggression and break. He's an angry
No,
man.
and he's potted the red off the break.
Yeah, still no focus. No,
He's not on much.
it's not an ideal result, is it?
The only one he can really put home is probably the yellow in the centre, if he wants to take yellows and get off the reds, because he hasn't got much on as far as reds go.
Bit of faint miss in the middle with the yellow. Really leave the game open for blue. That's it.
I can't see him playing that shot. I really can't at this stage of the game.
30 seconds.
And 30-second warning comes.
The options if you would
Okay, Boris on that yellow. I think
He's probably going to go on yellow.
He's going to play it thin on the left-hand side and leave the one on the top
He's
rail.
going to snooker him behind the yellow.
Just leave it on the top rail.
No,
Yeah, that's a good shot.
1 minute over time.
Just turn the decision on Colin.
geez, he's left Coleman on a little bit here.
He'll take his time, Colin. He knows this is a very important run. He's well and truly in the box seat.
He'll be looking at the reds.
He'll be looking at knocking that one out down the bottom.
Yep.
Right now. Just missed it.
Yeah, but he may have.
That's what he went for.
There's this red car in the middle. No, he's not going to.
No, I think what Colin's been good at is covering bottom pockets. That's what he'll do in this frame.
Yellow ball's in play.
Seconds.
It's not a bad weight, but does he have a nick in the middle?
He's got the nick in the middle.
Yeah.
And he'll probably play for that safe ball down the bottom. And then he'll roll that one in near the middle. He'll probably play this down the bottom.
He's got a definite out on here.
I think he's.
Yeah.
I think if one he's
He has got an out. He'll get on the
next.
good. Oh, he's missed it.
It's not bad though. It's not bad. It's okay. It's okay.
But the red's still covered.
Yep.
So there's a lot of pool left in this shot.
There sure is. This is one of those frames that this Forrest can just jag and get a bit of confidence going for his team, because all night they feel like the clamps are leaner and they haven't been able to attack. And you see what Colin doing, he'll just put that bottom right and Colin with the train. We attack flying it.
And he's put that over the hole.
Still got the same result.
So he's got a lot of coal
That was a 2-in-1
covered
shot
in.
there. That was a 2-in-1 shot there for Colin. If the ball when he was going to have it, you can see now Boris is
Colin's taking control of the
30 seconds. Seconds.
He's played a safety and a good snooker. He tried the good snooker.
He didn't get it, but
he's left him on the safe ball.
He's forcing him to play that ball. I think it's a really smart shot.
And that was a real good shot.
That's the man of over 30 or 40 years experience in the competition, John.
He didn't rush. He just took his time.
Close to the 40, yeah. I'll check with Colin a bit later on about that one, but
I'm sure he will remind me if I'm wrong.
he definitely will. But,
30 seconds.
wow, this is... This could be a nice shot of... oh, that's a very nice shot for us. He's trying to kill the red.
I think all the balls are on here.
Yeah, I think that red ball there up the top, I think he'll have to play that to the left-hand corner pocket where he is standing now. So
I think the red goes. I think the red goes either corner, by the look of it.
No, I think if it went, he would have played it to the top right now. So here we try to put this.
Huh?
It's a bit time just checking my other camera angle here. And
no, it doesn't go in.
that red ball to the top.
Only goes in one corner.
I think it goes over the pocket, but I don't think it can quite go in. I think it could just block it. So I think you'll find Colby playing position for that red ball to the top left hand last before he plays the black. And look at this, he's marking up the table. And we realistically could be...
Should probably try and get down there now.
Could be 5 shots away from new premiers. And once again...
Oh.
Come on.
Wow.
Like we said before, snuck into the 4.
Yep.
And proved that you don't have to have the double chance to win a flag.
No, they've come from third on the ladder, and what a fantastic win, 4-1. Just like to thank a few people for tonight. Thanks, Johnny, for coming on and having a few words, and Chris, fantastic. Peter O'Keefe joined me earlier, and thanks to Dan from Cue Ball TV for coming down here and setting up all his stuff.
Dan's done a tremendous job from Cue Ball TV.
Fantastic.
And he's to be thanked for that.
If you want to tune in onto his website,
again, Oswald Locksmiths for putting the whole show on.
Yeah, don't forget the Slate tournament.
And we've got this Slate tournament coming up, which is in the 9th and the 10th of November down at Joel's, down at Slate. And look, we might even see if we can get one of the boys up here.
Just quickly, Johnny, I'd just like to say that it was a big opportunity for Geelong, and I know how important it was to a few people or the players to showcase our game tonight. and I thought it was a fantastic showcase. They put on a great show. Commiserations to the Croatian club who come here expecting to win. The better side tonight won the Seaview club. I thought they were rock solid all the way through. But what a great advertisement for Geelong 8 Ball.
Well, I think anyone who watched the game tonight will realise that the standard of pool they've seen on Cue Ball TV tonight was the highest they get in Premier League in Melbourne.
Yep, definitely.
And and that's not boasting us, but that was good pool tonight.
We're confident we've got a very strong comp, and we're hoping that we can continue on.
And I think it's a credit to the players how they kept themselves together.
Here we go.
Here we go. We've got Marcus Harrison coming up.
I'll
He's played that big swerve shot, and it was a beauty, and it was probably the shot of his life. But he certainly played it.
I'll put you on the board.
Association, I'd like to congratulate the winning team, the Seaview Club this evening, and the losing team, the Croatian Club, for playing a great standard of pool. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as we did up here. The association would like to thank all players participating for the year and all the winners. I hope you all had a bit of fun. May the winners be winners and the rest come back next year and have another crack, so all the very best. We'd like to thank the Seaview Club for hosting these round of finals and did a magnificent job. I'd like to thank the people who worked on this table for played magnificently for the last 4 weeks, so well done for all those who contributed to that. And now I'll ask First David to say a few words on behalf.
I'll do it, it's all right. Just on behalf of the Croatian Club, first of all, thank you to the Seaview Club, to the umpires who have been nothing but brilliant for the last 3 weeks. The Seaview Club, they've done a 1983 Kiwi, they've come from nowhere. Well done, guys, well played. To my blokes, I'm so proud of you because I've been playing this game for a very long time and I've never ever witnessed anything. Nothing went our way, but the way we handled ourselves tonight, it's going to stand us in good stead for the future. And to all the supporters, and that's all I can really say. Thank you very much.
Colin.
All right, first of all, thanks to David for his kind words, and I echo his sentiments as far as the umpiring, not just tonight, but right through the final series. It really is, it's comfortable as a player to know that the umpires are going to do pretty well the right thing. If they make a blue, well, it's a blue that any human could make. Didn't see any for the final series, so congratulations to both of you. You've carried yourself really well. The Seaview, obviously, is my home club, but it's still, I think it's a real night when you can have it in here, and as it turns out, tonight's one of the earlier grand finals that we've played in, but it is still a bit of a night when you can have a beautiful table, and the table is playing beautifully. Beautiful table, in a dance floor, plenty of room for everyone, and it sort of creates the night a bit. It's terrific. To my own, first of all, to the Croatian club players, and we all know how much success they've tasted. They're sick of the taste in their mouth. That's how much they've had. So tonight, it's their turn to be runner-up, and they're not on that sort of coin that often. But I would thank them for their camaraderie and their sportsmanship. Just not tonight, but through the season. While I'm quickly talking about the season, I'd like to mention something I said last week as well. Is that it's the best year without any doubt that I've ever seen in First Division as far as the quality of player. There were certainly 5 teams, and not 4, but only 4 could make it, and we sort of knew that. There was probably 6 teams, to be honest, that were always a chance of making the 4. We never got into the 4 until round 19, so you've just seen the completion of the fairy tale. We hadn't tasted the 4 all year, and it took us all year to get there. And of course that brings me to my players. And guys, I hope you, look, I know you're going to appreciate the night in any case, and I know you'll remember it for a long time. And it has been a fairy tale. In particular, from halfway through the season onwards, we've just swept all before us. We, as Dave alluded to, luck, and we've certainly had our share along the way. And I think everybody here, most people here, have played the game at one time or another, and you do understand that luck plays a part. There is a habit in these, not just this, in the singles tournaments, there is a habit that the cream does rise to the top, I'll be the first to admit. But it's amazing how many games and frames are decided by just a good stroke of fortune here or there. We've had our share. I wouldn't say that we've had a pig share, but we've had our share of it along the way, and it certainly helped. But to my guys, look, I know you're going to remember tonight for a long time, and I'm going to treasure it, not just tonight, but the season, the way it's worked out. very rarely are you involved in fairy tales, and I seen Vicky, my partner, win their grand final from 3 love down and 1 love down, and they just couldn't win, but somehow they won, and it happened. And that was Division 6, and I wouldn't say the pool was all that flash, but it was about as exciting a night as you could want to have at a pool final, and that's what pools are about. No matter what grade you play, no matter where you fit in somewhere, you get your chance, and you try and make the most of it when you have. Tonight we have made the most of it. I'm really, really grateful.
And how'd you handle that, Marcus? No? How do you feel, mate?
I feel fucking totally. I feel really happy with the night's proceedings, and we probably had a little bit of the rub of the green on the tables as far as the balls were concerned, and I was kind of stoked in the players. And I've got so much respect for Dave, and I just thought if the balls were there, I was better off for me to have a go, because I think Dave's a very good tactical player. And luckily the balls come out for me to have a ping, and I peeled them off. Yeah, I got just a bit of luck. We had probably had the rub of the green for the night. They're a great pool side, and I still can't believe we won 4-1 personally. But in the same token, I kind of had it in the back of my head that I knew Dave and my game was a crucial game. For as every game was crucial, But I've just got so much respect for Dave, and we'll just leave it at that.
You're spot on, mate.
All right.
On behalf of Geelong 8 Ball Association, Oswald Locksmith, congratulations. You better get down and celebrate with the boys.
You
team photo.
Bleeding beauty.
There you go, guys. That was Marcus Harrison.
It was Marcus Harrison. No worries, mate. Well done. Congratulations. Okay, it's up for me and Chris now. We'll sign off. It's been a fantastic night. Once again, thanks to Dan from Cue Ball TV. Thanks, Chris, for your help this evening.
Not a problem, Dogger. Well done to Johnny McCarter. And well done to you, Dogger. You hosted the commentary box. Special comments from us guys, but
we're still going along, and hopefully tonight was a good endorsement. Hopefully we can get some more Division 1 pool, and maybe even some other divisions of Geelong 8 ball, because it's a pretty strong comp, and we were pretty happy to push forward a good product tonight, and I think we've succeeded in that. Not a bad crowd here still hanging around. The boys will have a few drinks, so we're back at Hoodie Shed till about 6 o'clock in the morning, I would have thought. And just quickly on the football, mate, good luck to the Blues next year.
Yeah, look, I mean, I know your partner's little boy is a fanatical Carlton supporter, and you being a North supporter, mate, I don't know where it went wrong, but look, North will be alright next year, and hopefully the Blues will be, mate. And
hopefully we can both get in the finals, and hopefully my team can be here playing again this time next year. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm Darren Nickowitz, and we're signing off from the Seaview Club. Good night.